All right, you guys, if you're here from the short video, welcome. And if you're just here hanging out, watching some home tours, also welcome. Absolutely fabulous home today. It is stunning. It's giving Tuscan grotto situation. In the back, there's a small kind of like decorative pool area. It's perfect for entertaining. You have multiple balconies, as you can see. Bixby Schools, chef's kitchen. It's in a gated neighborhood. We're in Crestwood today. I'm gonna make my way around here so you can see better angle here. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the plantings. You have a really cool gated breezeway, kind of porte-cochere situation going into the back for access to the garage area. I believe it's a 4-car garage. Really great. Love the setting. Obviously, we're in Tulsa, so everything's super green, hence the name Green Country. Really great. Now this house is absolutely massive. It's 7,074 square feet. It's a 5-bedroom, 5 full and 2 half bathrooms, 4-car garage like I mentioned. And then there's also a hot tub in the back along with the pool. So let's head on in here and check it out. Right inside, you have these soaring ceilings. I love the rounded room here in the foyer, looking into that formal dining. You have the gorgeous Tuscan tiles throughout. We'll head right over here and check out the office. You have wood floors in here, which is gorgeous. Nice, private, dimly lit, as most offices are. I think it helps with concentration. That's just me. You do have a fireplace in here as well, which is really cool. And then you have a storage closet too. We'll move through. Hey, there's my friend Jasmine making the content. So this whole area is the private master suite area. You have the gorgeous bathroom here. You have the jets, and then you have the fireplace that you can see from both sides. So the living room or the bedroom is right on the other side of there, which is really cool. Really spacious shower. You do have the rainfall head on the top there. You can see that. There you go. Dual vanities, toilet and a bidet, and a very spacious closet. Kind of goes around the corner here. Obviously, you have the island, which is great, with storage on that as well. And we'll head back around, check out the bedroom. Right here is just linen closet. Soaring ceilings in here. I love the beams. And then you'll see this again in the main living room with that popped ceiling, which is really cool. Great lighting in here. Obviously plantation shutters and a patio door out to that grotto and pool situation, but we'll check that out in a minute. Still want to look at some more of the house before we go out there. Back in the foyer here, here's that formal dining. I love the rounded room there with those windows. Really gives it that kind of Tuscan style. I'll give you a little sneak peek of the pool situation. Totally awesome. I love how it's completely enclosed and private, but like I said, we'll go out there in a minute. Also notice all the archways. Really gives it that character and that unique kind of European Tuscan look. Now this home was probably originally brown, but I'm glad that they painted the whole thing white. So it gives it that nice modern look while keeping with the charm of that European style. You have a storage closet right there, and here's one of those powder baths. Love all the molding. That stuff ain't cheap. That's one of the things that makes this so unique. Love the sink with that stone hollowed out bowl situation. There is, you might have seen those in the master as well. Bedroom here. Obviously it does have a closet. Really nice and deep walk-in, which is great. And then it does have a private bath, which is a luxury feature, no doubt. Nice walk-in shower. And we'll head around this way. So this is actually the pantry and butler's pantry all in one. So you have Another kitchen on the other side, which we'll check out in a second. This is kind of the dirty kitchen, as some people call it, because you can get it dirty and then shut the door and your guests don't see it. But really spacious. This is a pantry, you guys. You got loads of storage in here. Even some prep counter space, which is great. All the way up to the top. And then you have the undermounted sink in here with the granite, and then some natural light, which is great. Microwave, and then this is a refrigerator, if you hadn't guessed that. Well, we'll come around here. Loads of counter space. This is Summer, the listing agent. So what's something that, you know, if we're walking around, you know, you see it, but what's some of the things that people might maybe wouldn't notice unless someone pointed it out to them?
I think it's a really great layout. You've got space for long-term guests up the spiral staircase. You've got a guest, everything's separated really nicely for extra privacy. And you've got 2 downstairs suites, which I think really helps.
Definitely helps for sure. What's like your favorite feature if you had to pick something?
I love the backyard because this was built to be like a European chateau, and they really got that feel out there with the privacy, the stone wall. Oh yeah, that's something I mentioned earlier too. Like when you look out there, like literally the house encompasses all of the pool, so it's so private. It's got a lot of great living space. Their son has a basketball goal. The 4-car garages form a courtyard. Yeah. So I love it. It's
pretty great. Yeah. Awesome. Well, there's a lot more to see, but thanks for sharing.
Okay, thank you.
Here you have massive island, and then you do have another gas grill. So on the other side, you saw the other one, you got the pot filler, lots of built-ins. I like the character that they have here. I know it's maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but I think it really works with the house, especially this. That's just not something you get in every single home. I even love how the refrigerator is blended in, and they have these really cool cabinet pulls on there as well. It's giving Renaissance, but if you guys follow me, you know I'm a big Renaissance fan. I think somebody hit the light switch on accident, but that's okay. Gorgeous vaulted ceiling. Like I mentioned, it's the same ceiling that you have in the primary, but obviously on a much grander scale. Gorgeous stone fireplace all the way to the top. It is, I think it's gas. So, but lots of natural light. You can see the plantation shutters all the way across both sides. Super private. And we'll go around this way. Check out the utility room. Absolutely massive. You can see the molding throughout too. Really just gives the house a little extra something. You do have a powder bath right here, which is great because it's right off the pool. So we'll check that out in a second. Show you one of the garages, but remember there's another 2-car garage right outside. Great space in here. And I think I'll just go out this door. Really quick, if you're new here, my name is Ryan Hensey. I run the Top Hat Connections real estate team serving Tulsa and the surrounding communities. And there's a bee. If you like home tours like this, make sure to like and subscribe. But if you're thinking of making a move here, hey, I would love to help you make that smooth transition. A little bit about the neighborhood. We are in South Tulsa, so you're literally close to everything. I mean, there's Costco, Walmart, Target, a lot of nightlife. There's Lifetime Fitness. There's a lot of parks nearby. If you're an outdoorsy person, you've even got trails and all kinds of other stuff. So it is prime location, but there's still a lot more house to see. So come on in and let's keep going. You have your own kind of courtyard situation. There's another one of the balconies. I believe there's 3 altogether. But on the other side of this waterfall is that porte cochere that you saw at the beginning. So you drive through here, super private. I love that. Now there is a little courtyard situation over here that I want to make sure you see, because I know a lot of people have dogs. You got to have somewhere for them. So there is grass. It's not all stone. And look at all of that entertaining space. So much covered area. You do have a fireplace out here as well. Gorgeous pool. I love that it's painted dark too, which helps with keeping it warm. I am not sure if this one's heated. I don't want to misspeak. But it is heated, of course, because this is actually a hot tub. So the hot tub is heating the water, which is great. Love the built-ins here. Such a great space. I love the pergola as well. I mean, just imagine, because the kitchen is right through those doors, so you could come out here and enjoy, you know, a nice brunch with friends or your coffee in the morning and be outside in nature, which is awesome. But there's a lot more to see, so let's keep going. We still have we still have the entire upstairs. Jasmine chilling in the dark over there. I said you're chilling in the dark over there. Yeah, I'm going upstairs. Oh yeah, we can use the spiral staircase. I think the lights went off when somebody went out the front door, and I think they think like everybody left. So like it's automated. But anyway, whew, stairs. Okay. So at the top, we've got entertaining space with the kitchen up here. Gorgeous. You do have a full bath. You've got a nice closet back here. Toilet situation, sink, all that. One of the bedrooms we'll be using for 2 little kids' rooms right now. There's the balcony out to the pool. You've got some storage right there. And we'll head over to the other side. It's separate staircases, so this is its own. And we'll go and check out the other one. I don't think I showed you, but right off the the formal dining, you do have a wet bar here, which is great for entertaining. But here's the other staircase. Let's run up here and check out the other wing of the upstairs. Gorgeous plantation shutters here. You do have lighting along the stairwell, which is nice. There's that little table you might have seen in another video. So cute. Really great balcony situation looking into the foyer. Over here, another bedroom. Gorgeous high ceilings. It's got semi-private bathroom. Another balcony here. So right down from that bedroom, you have another balcony right here. Into the other bedroom, which also has this balcony. Wait now, I think I've counted. No, that's still 4 balconies, I think. Gorgeous. Good sized closet. Bathroom. And of course, full shower. We'll head back around. Also, note the popped ceiling with all that molding right here in the foyer. Here's a game room. And then there's also a movie theater too. Great entertaining space right here with the sink. Over here is kind of a kid's playroom. It's being used as a gym at the moment. The sellers that own it, this was here when they bought it and they just never painted over it. And here's that movie theater. Check it out. Really spacious. This is a 6-person setup, but you could probably get more chairs in here if you wanted. But I think that about wraps it up. So let me know what you think about this house in the comments. Of course, if you're interested, reach out to me. I'll put a link to all the photos and more information in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.